You know those games that make you lose track of time? That grab you from start to finish, whether through an unforgettable story, addictive gameplay, or a world so well-crafted it feels real. That's exactly what we're talking about. Some are giants, critically acclaimed, while others are hidden gems that few know about, but everyone should play. The games of today are epic, unforgettable experiences that you simply can't miss. If you enjoy single-player games that are truly worth your time, get ready, because these are the ones that will stay with you forever. I'm Jax, and if you're new here, welcome to the Play Hunters channel, where I bring daily content so you don't miss any detail from the gaming universe. And if you could subscribe to help me grow, I'd be very happy, from one gamer to another. In first place, we have a game that blends an epic story with sharp combat and a vast world to explore. Ghost of Tsushima puts you in the shoes of a samurai during the Mongol invasion of Japan. The journey is marked by the fight for survival, where honor and strategy are crucial in facing relentless enemies. The game offers a perfect balance between action and exploration, with an engaging narrative where your choices shape the path forward. The immersion in feudal Japan is deep and full of historical details. The gameplay is fluid and dynamic, with a combat system that combines quick attacks and sword techniques. Adapting to the Mongol fighting style adds a tactical layer, requiring constant adjustment. In addition to intense battles, the game offers peaceful moments, where exploring the beautiful and vast world is essential. Weapon and skill customization allows you to create your own combat style, adjusting to the way you prefer to face your enemies. The world is grand and visually stunning, with lush landscapes and detailed environments that capture the essence of feudal Japan. The story is not just about war, but also about honor, sacrifice, and personal transformation. Each mission is an opportunity to learn more about the culture and challenges of an era marked by great changes and internal struggles. In second place, we have a game that stands out for its brutal combat and powerful abilities. Black Myth Wukong places you in control of the Monkey King, facing mythical enemies in epic battles. The combat system is fluid, with quick attacks and magical abilities that require precision and strategy. The variety of enemies and creatures brings constant challenges, making each battle require adaptation and reflection on the best approaches. Boss battles are intense, requiring you to study the enemy's movements to defeat them. The use of special abilities, like transformation and magical attacks, adds depth to combat. Each victory brings a sense of progress, with new abilities offering more tactical options. The variety of weapons and powers available allows you to personalize your combat style, adjusting to the needs of each situation. The game maintains a steady rhythm with constant challenges, where the action is fast and decisions are crucial. The animations are fluid, and the sense of impact is immersive, making each battle rewarding. The character progression is well-balanced, offering new powers as you advance. This creates combat that never loses its intensity and always offers something new with every challenge faced. In third place, we find a game that redefines the action-adventure genre with engaging gameplay and intense combat. The Last of Us 1 places you in a world devastated by a pandemic, where your survival depends on combat skills and adapting to new challenges. The combat mechanics focus on stealth and the intelligent use of resources, creating a balance between action and strategy. Resource management and interaction with the environment are vital for your survival, and your choices directly impact the course of the battles. The combination of improvised weapons and stealth offers a tactical approach, challenging you to constantly adapt. The enemies are varied, and each presents a unique challenge, requiring adaptation and planning to overcome. The game intensifies the experience with emotional confrontations, where each battle has a deeper meaning. The tension grows with the scarcity of resources, creating a constant sense of urgency. Boss battles are challenging, requiring agility and a strategic approach. The immersion is amplified by the graphics and soundtrack, which make each combat moment even more intense. In fourth place, we have a game that mixes brutal combat with immersive exploration. Batman Arkham City turns Gotham into a massive battlefield filled with villains. The fluidity of the combat system allows for quick attacks, combos, and the strategic use of gadgets, offering a dynamic and satisfying fighting experience. As you explore the city, you find missions and secrets that make the journey even more interesting. Combat is full of variety, requiring you to use both Batman's abilities and the environment to your advantage. Each enemy requires a different approach, and gadgets are crucial for overcoming obstacles and creating effective strategies. Character progression allows you to unlock new abilities, making the battles even more dynamic and challenging. With each fight, the intensity and the need for adaptation increase, keeping the game exciting and engaging. Gotham is more than just a setting. It's a city full of life and mystery, with each neighborhood bringing new adventures and dangers. The dark atmosphere is complemented by an impactful soundtrack that increases the tension and immersion in the game. The narrative goes beyond fighting villains, exploring the hero's own dilemmas as he faces his fate. The combination of action and storytelling creates a unique experience, where every mission and discovery makes this game unforgettable. In fifth place, we find a game that mixes intense action with an emotionally powerful narrative. Resident Evil 4 Remake revisits a classic story, now with modern graphics and refined gameplay. The dark setting and battles with relentless enemies are complemented by an atmosphere of constant tension. The way the game was reimagined keeps the essence of the original, but with improvements that make the game more immersive and challenging. The combat, although more fluid, retains the same sense of urgency and survival from the original. The variety of weapons and abilities allows you to personalize your combat style, while the enemy AI brings constant challenges. The battles require focus, adaptation, and the strategic use of resources. The balance between action, exploration, and tense moments creates a gameplay dynamic that keeps you on edge. The narrative, while following the original plot, expands with new details and a deeper immersion into the world. The environment design and settings are incredibly detailed, increasing the sense of constant danger. Each area has a unique atmosphere, from terrifying villages to dark facilities, creating a suspense-filled journey. The search for answers and the fight for survival are constant, making every moment crucial. In sixth place, we have a game that combines mystery and tough choices in an engaging narrative. Beyond Two Souls takes you on an emotionally intense journey, where every decision can alter the course of the story. The plot explores themes of life, death, and the afterlife, as the protagonist deals with a supernatural connection. The story is told in a non-linear way, allowing you to reveal events uniquely, full of surprises. The gameplay blends exploration, interactions, and action moments, with moral decisions that impact the unfolding of events. The character control mechanics are simple yet efficient, allowing you to immerse yourself more in the story and the choices made. The action sequences are well designed, balancing moments of tension with the need to reflect on the choices to be made. Every action has consequences that shape the future in relationships with other characters. The game world is vast and immersive, with settings ranging from urban environments to more mystical and supernatural places. Each setting has a purpose, deepening the story and the protagonist's internal dilemmas. The pacing of a narrative, with twists and changes in perspective, keeps you always eager to discover what comes next. The way characters connect and evolve throughout the game makes each decision even more meaningful. In seventh place, we have a game that mixes survival action with a vast and explorable world. Terraria offers an open universe where exploration and creation are key to success. As you explore, You collect resources, build structures, and face a variety of enemies in exciting battles. The game has no fixed path, allowing you to create your own adventure while discovering what each biome has to offer. Every discovery brings new challenges and rewards, keeping the journey exciting. The gameplay focuses on gathering and building, but combat also plays an important role. With a variety of weapons and equipment, you must prepare to face hordes of enemies and challenging bosses. Battles require adaptation, as each type of enemy and environment brings its own difficulties. Item customization and crafting new tools are essential to ensure you have the best conditions to survive. The world is randomly generated, ensuring that every game is unique. The environments range from dark and dangerous caves to vast oceans and lush forests, all with a simple yet captivating design. Exploration never becomes monotonous, as there's always something new to discover, whether it's a new area, a rare item, or an unknown creature. The game provides a constant sense of progress, where each upgrade and discovery makes the world more accessible and challenging. In 8th place, we have a game that uniquely blends drama and mystery. Mass Effect Legendary Edition brings back an epic trilogy, where your choices shape the future of the entire galaxy. With a plot that combines space exploration with an engaging narrative, you're challenged to make tough decisions that will have big consequences. The story is filled with complex characters and emotional moments, keeping you immersed in a vast universe full of details. The gameplay is a mix of tactical combat, exploration, and interactive dialogues. During battles, you must use a combination of weapons, special powers, and strategies to defeat enemies. The variety of classes and skills allows you to customize your combat style, creating a unique approach for each mission. Character evolution is also key, with choices that impact both the story and the abilities of your allies. The universe is vast and diverse, with planets, space stations, and mysterious locations to explore. Each new environment brings a new story, with different factions and internal conflicts that make the galaxy even more interesting. The trilogy offers a continuous plot, where your decisions throughout the games directly impact the future of your allies and the galaxy itself. The immersion in the universe is deep, and every mission brings new challenges that make the journey epic. In 9th place, we have a game that mixes exploration and tactical combat with an engaging story full of mysteries. God of War 2018 takes you to a Nordic world where legends and mythology meet the struggle for survival and redemption. The protagonist's journey is marked by emotional and physical challenges as he faces mythological creatures and powerful gods. The narrative is rich, addressing themes like fatherhood, loss, and overcoming obstacles, while the main character seeks to fulfill an important mission. The combat is dynamic and fluid, with a mix of hand-to-hand attacks and magical abilities. Each battle requires adaptation, as enemies have unique attack patterns. Skill progression and character customization are essential, allowing you to create your own combat style. The use of weapons and items is naturally integrated, making combat more strategic and satisfying. The variety of locations is impressive, with environments ranging from imposing landscapes to more intimate and meaningful places. Each new setting brings new challenges, whether in the form of powerful creatures or complex puzzles to solve. Interactions with the environment are deep, requiring you to explore and understand the stories and mysteries behind each region. The choices made throughout the journey also influence relationships with characters and the development of the narrative. In 10th place, we find a game that combines action and strategy in a vibrant world full of mysteries. Hogwarts Legacy takes you to a magical universe, where you explore Hogwarts and other iconic locations while developing your skills as a wizard. The story takes place before the events of the books, offering a new perspective on the magical world. The narrative is engaging, with choices that shape your destiny and impact character development. The combat is dynamic, using spells, potions, and magical creatures to face challenges. Each battle requires strategy, as the combination of spells and abilities is essential to defeating powerful enemies. Character customization is extensive, allowing you to adjust your combat and magic style as you progress. The magical world is revealed interactively, where exploring, learning, and fighting are all fundamental parts of the journey. The areas of exploration are varied and immersive, with environments rich in detail and mystery. From classrooms to enchanted forests, each place has its own magic and challenges, offering new experiences with each visit. Interacting with other characters and creatures in the universe contributes to the development of the story and relationships. The journey is marked by discoveries, and the characters' progress reflects in their magical abilities and the choices made along the way. In 11th place, we have a game that combines action and adventure with an emotional storyline. Dead Space 2 places you in a terror and survival scenario in space, where you must face grotesque creatures in a desperate fight for survival. The story follows the protagonist as he tries to understand the horrors around him and cope with his past. The tension is constant, and every new environment brings a growing sense of despair and fear. The combat is intense and requires a good combination of skills and strategies. Using weapons and tools creatively is essential to face the monsters, which become more aggressive and intelligent as you progress. The pace of battles is fast, forcing you to make quick decisions and adapt to the threats that arise. The sense of urgency and the claustrophobic environment contribute to the total immersion. The space station where the game takes place is full of details that make every corner a new mystery to explore. Every room and hallway hides secrets and useful items for your journey. The environments are dark and filled with tense atmospheres, with a color palette that reinforces the horror vibe. The game's progression takes you to new environments, each more terrifying than the last, keeping the experience always thrilling and adrenaline-filled. In 12th place, we have a game that uniquely blends action and humor. Dredge challenges you to explore a vast ocean, where fishing and exploration combine with mystery and terror elements. As you navigate unknown waters, you uncover secrets that go beyond mere fish catching. The story, while engaging, keeps a light tone, but with moments of tension that keep you alert during the journey. The gameplay is simple, but with strategic depth that makes every decision important. Controlling the boat and managing fishing resources are essential to your progress. Collecting items and upgrading your boat open new possibilities, allowing you to face ocean challenges more efficiently. Exploration mixes with the rhythm of fishing, making each session unique and fun. The waters of Dredge are rich in detail, with different biomes and maritime environments that reveal both beauty and danger. Nights at sea are particularly intense, with an atmosphere of mystery and suspense that keeps you immersed in the game. Every discovery is rewarded with new stories and secrets, helping to build a narrative that unfolds as you explore more. The combination of mystery, exploration, and action creates an engaging journey full of surprises. In 13th place, we have a game that blends challenging platforming with an emotional narrative. Celeste takes you on a journey to climb a mountain, facing both physical and emotional obstacles while the protagonist deals with internal insecurities. The story is engaging, tackling themes of overcoming and self-discovery as you face every challenge the mountain presents. The plot unfolds as you climb, offering moments of reflection with each new area conquered. The gameplay is precise, with jumping and climbing mechanics that demand timing and accuracy. Each stage is a mix of challenging platforming and puzzles that require both skill and patience. The character controls are fluid, allowing you to perform complex moves as you face the dangers ahead. The difficulty is progressive, making each victory even more satisfying. The visual design is simple yet charming, with a vibrant color palette that complements the emotional tone of the game. Each area of the mountain has its own atmosphere, from peaceful parts to more tense and challenging moments. The soundtrack also complements the narrative, creating deep immersion as you advance through the journey. Each jump and every victory in the climb are not only physical wins, but symbolize internal growth, making every challenge even more meaningful. In 14th place, we have a game that combines mystery with creative gameplay. Resident Evil 2 Remake brings back the classic survival story in a post-apocalyptic setting, with modernized graphics and mechanics. As you explore a zombie-infested city, you must use intelligence and limited resources to survive. The narrative keeps elements of suspense and terror while you unravel the mysteries behind the epidemic, creating an atmosphere of constant tension. The combat is intense and requires resource management, with scarce ammunition and relentless enemies. Each encounter challenges your skills and your ability to make quick decisions, as enemies can become a greater threat with each mistake. Exploration is also essential, with environments hiding secrets, items, and clues that help advance the story. The game combines action with moments of pure tension, where every step is crucial. The environments create a heavy and suffocating atmosphere. Each location brings a sense of abandonment and imminent danger, with settings that stimulate both fear and curiosity. The narrative is driven through dialogue and intense moments, while the game maintains a constant sense of urgency. The tension never eases, keeping you alert as you progress through the plot. In 15th place, we have a game that blends exploration, combat, and narrative with a unique atmosphere. A Plague Tale: Innocence takes you on a survival journey amidst a devastating war and a deadly plague. The plot is moving, centered on the struggle of two siblings who must face both human and supernatural dangers. The narrative is engaging, exploring themes of sacrifice, loss, and the search for hope in the midst of chaos. The gameplay combines stealth and combat, requiring you to use intelligence to overcome obstacles. In many moments, you need to hide from enemies and use the environment to your advantage to survive. The dynamic of protecting the younger sibling while advancing through the story creates constant tension, as any mistake can result in dramatic consequences. The controls are fluid, allowing you to fully engage in the action and the choices you make. The environments are rich in detail, with dark settings and atmospheres that increase the tension. From devastated villages to castles and forests, every location is filled with elements that deepen the immersion into the game world. The combination of dark visuals and an emotionally powerful story makes every moment even more impactful. The journey, full of adversity, keeps the pace intense, where survival is a difficult yet valuable achievement. In 16th place, we have a game that combines adventure, action, and exploration in a unique way. Horizon Zero Dawn takes place in a post-apocalyptic world dominated by giant machines. The protagonist is a hunter searching for answers about her past, facing both mechanical creatures and hostile humans. The narrative blends mystery and emotion, with constant discoveries that reveal the secret behind the fall of civilization. The combat is challenging and requires strategies, as you must use both traditional weapons and tools crafted from the machines themselves. The character control is fluid, with abilities that help you move quickly between combat and exploration. Each confrontation is an opportunity to experiment with new tactics, exploiting the environment and the enemy's weaknesses to secure victory. Customizing weapons and equipment is also crucial to face the most powerful threats. The environments are stunning, with landscapes ranging from lush forests to vast mountains and ruined cities. Each location is detailed and immersive, reflecting the struggle between nature and technology. The world is vast and open, giving the player the freedom to explore and discover new secrets with every step. The story and environment design complement each other, creating an engaging journey full of surprises. We continue with a game that combines an epic journey in an immersive and challenging medieval setting. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 takes you back to a world full of political intrigue, intense battles, and a narrative rich in historical details. The combat, centered on skill, is enhanced in this sequel, making the experience even more engaging. The missions are varied, each bringing something new, from epic confrontations to moral dilemmas that will keep your attention throughout the journey. The story unfolds with impactful choices and action moments that keep you immersed, challenging the hero versus villain perspective as you navigate the complexities of the medieval world. The towns and villages are meticulously detailed, with stories and secrets that enrich the immersion. Each location is unique, offering something new to explore, turning the journey into more than just a sequence of battles, but a true experience of that historical period. The game strikes a unique balance between a cinematic plot and the freedom of an open world. The narrative keeps its pace without getting lost, while combat remains challenging and dynamic, with skill progression allowing for a personalized experience. It is a masterpiece of medieval RPG, balancing action and emotional depth in an unforgettable way. Next, we have a game that offers a unique and charming adventure. Another Crab's Treasure puts you in control of a crab on an epic journey beneath the sea. The game mixes elements of combat, exploration, and humor as you navigate various underwater settings filled with challenges. Each new environment introduces creative enemies and obstacles that require skill and strategy. The story unfolds in a lighthearted way, but with moments of great emotion and discovery. The combat is simple but effective, with the option to use different shells as armor that alter your abilities and attacks. The variety of enemies, ranging from marine creatures to more unusual dangers, creates an interesting dynamic that keeps the game exciting. The battles don't just involve direct confrontations, but also require tactics to exploit the weaknesses of enemies. The game's pace is well balanced, with moments of intense action followed by exploration challenges and puzzle solving. The underwater setting is visually enchanting, with vibrant colors and creative design that bring the sea to life. Each location is carefully crafted, with a sense of constant exploration, revealing new secrets and areas with every progression. The combination of detailed graphics and smooth animations creates an immersion that makes the journey even more engaging. The humor present in the game, combined with accessible mechanics, makes every moment fun and enjoyable. And tell me, which of these games have you had the chance to play? Did any spark your curiosity? And would you add them to your list of upcoming games? We'd love to know which one caught your attention the most. Share in the comments any game that should have been on the list but didn't make it. If you can, please subscribe to the channel to help me grow and never be unsure about what to play again. I'm leaving 2 videos in the card, one I selected for you and the other YouTube picked. Just click on either one to watch. A big hug, enjoy the game, and see you tomorrow.